Hello, it's Chris O with you again. And I've got a question for you. I've got a question that I want you to consider. Why do we make life so hard to live when it doesn't have to be? Why do you make your life so hard to live when it doesn't have to be? And I'm going to give you 3 things to consider today that will help you make your life easier to live. And if you think about these 3 things and put these things into practice, you'll find that your life will become that much easier to live. Now, I know you've heard a lot about the law of attraction, and many different people have different takes on it. Conceive, believe, and receive. That's what I say when I have taught, and I've taught on YouTube and many other places. You can find my videos out there. Conceive, believe, and receive. And they say, okay, so I come up with something, I believe in it enough to make it happen, and then I just wait, and suddenly the universe just gives it to me. Yeah, that's great. And it works for a little bit. I've read books on the subject. I've watched your YouTube videos. But then after a while, man, it just doesn't seem to work. I might get things here and there, but willy-nilly, yeah. But if you ask, do I get everything I want consistently every time? No. Well, why is that? Why is it that the law of attraction isn't working for you? And you have people out there who write books and can tell you why it doesn't work for you. You read their books and then it works. And time goes on and it doesn't. Well, I want you to consider these 3 things that I'm about to say to you. And I want you to think about them. And I'll give a brief explanation on them as well. And I believe that if you use these 3 things, and if you really think about it, and you incorporate into your life these 3 statements I'm about to make, then you, yes, you, may just change your life on a consistent basis. Because after all, consistency is the key. And you can have that lifestyle you want, and you can have that dream job, and you can have more of the things that I say really matter, like peace, joy, happiness. Yes, you can also have the rings, the watches, the jewelry, the nice clothes. But you know what? You can have it all. You can have anything you want. You can become anything you want. You can get rid of any demons in your life. Anything from addictions to just the way that you act. You want to act a little nicer. You want to be more peaceful. You can have it all. Consider first this statement. Number 1. I am no one. I am everyone. Let me say it again. I am no one. I am everyone. By saying I am no one, I am saying that I am no more important than you, or anyone. That I am not more valuable than any other human being, or for that matter, any other thing in the universe. I am no one. I am part of a bigger picture, a bigger whole. I am everyone. I am everyone. So I am you. I am you with your struggles. I am you with your addictions. I am you with your riches and happiness. In other words, I am every living being in everything in the universe as well. By grasping that, saying, I am no one, I am everyone, it brings me to a point in my life where I can say, I am one with everything and everyone, because I am everything in every one. And I am as important as everything and everyone, because I am everything and everyone. Hence, I am no one, I am everyone. And 2, I am energy, as is everything. So if you think about it, everything is energy. I've heard that said, and I say, in my videos and in my radio programs, you can change your life by changing your mind by believing that everything is energy. Meaning that it's all just a frequency. That's all it is, energy. Waves, if you want to look at it that way. And all you have to do is get on to the same frequency as that which you desire. So in other words, it's like tuning into a radio station. If I want to get radio 1030, here in the Boston area, it's WBZ radio 1030, I'm not going to turn the dial to 980. I'm not going to turn the dial to 530. I'm going to turn it to 1030 because that is the frequency that that particular station is on. So it is in life. If you're desiring something, then you have to match the frequency. And sometimes we forget because, you read a book on the law of attraction. Oh, I have to match the frequency. Okay, so I'm just going to sit in this Lexus until it becomes mine. Well, is that matching the frequency? No. That's visualizing, which is good, and it's also incorporated into visualizing yourself having it by sitting in it, by feeling it, by touching it. That's another thing that we incorporate into getting it. But when you can get into your mind that you watching me, are energy, a big ball of energy. Your whole body is made up of energy. You appear solid, but yet we really aren't. We are just energy formed together to make what we see. So, if I am energy, and what I want is energy, because everything is energy, and I can really incorporate into my mind that I am energy, as is everything, it makes it that much easier to say, well, let me tune in to the frequency of what I desire. Because after all, I'm energy, as is everything. So it makes it less hard to grasp and to believe and to have, because it makes it less unimaginable. It becomes imaginable now. And the third thing, the third one, I want you to really ponder on. What I'm about to say, I want you to ponder this thought and really grasp what I'm about to say and get it into your being. The third thing is this statement. Time does not exist. Therefore, I have it all already. Time does not exist. Therefore, I have it all already. You see, in the greater picture, in reality, in true reality, time doesn't exist. There is no time. The universe doesn't recognize time. The universe isn't saying we've been around for millions and millions of years. Or as Carl Sagan, billions and billions of years. Time doesn't exist to the universe. It just is. The universe just is. God, the higher power, whatever you call him, just is. Is, was, always will be. Is. Why? Because time doesn't exist. Now, time exists for us so that I could know when to get up and go to work in the morning, when I have to be here to shoot videos, when I have to be on the air to do my radio program. Time exists for us so we know when we have to be somewhere. So if I say to you, hey, meet me at 9 o'clock, we'll be there at 9 o'clock. But in reality, time doesn't exist. So there is no time in reality between what you desire and what you have. In other words, there is no time in between what you don't have or feel you don't have and what you have, because time doesn't exist. So when you can grasp that in the reality, the true reality, time doesn't exist, therefore I have everything already. That feeling, that empowerment, that it's already mine. It is already mine. Therefore, I just have to get on to the frequency of it. And simple. But we make life so hard. We make life so hard. And we keep putting things out of our grasp that were right there all along. Whether it be love, whether it be relationship, no matter what it is, it's there for us to have. And sometimes it's right under our noses. So keep in mind these three things. Let me say them again. 1, I am no one. I am everyone. 2, I am energy, as is everything. And 3, time does not exist. Therefore, I have it all already. Your life can be magnificent. You were born to be magnificent. Go forth and be the shining superstar you were meant to be. And remember, like I always say, you can change your life by changing your mind.